and welcome to the Yamabachi podcast, hosted by me, the Germ, joined by...
Ghosty. Welcome back. We're
Oh,
back at
welcome.
it again, in front of the windows, in front of the wall. I don't know where you are at on. Where am I pointing to? This way?
Down,
front of the wall.
down, yeah. We've
More
discussed
Yami
this before.
Shibai. I've got the screen split like half right now, so it's rearranged the videos.
I was wondering how you had your screen, because he's reading
Yeah,
this week.
Yes, what a transition. This week, episode 10, the Yami Shibai podcast. We're looking at, is it episode 10 or is it episode 11?
11.
Episode 11 of the Yami Shibai podcast. This week, we're looking at an episode titled Video, which is confusing because we're also filming a video right now. Step right up and have a look. It's time for Yami Shibai. All right, so we start. We joined some kids at the end of summer break.
You didn't say the name.
Said,
you did say video.
Video.
Continue.
We start off with some kids. It's the end of their summer break, and they're trying to finish their homework in time. The boy with the yellow shirt says he needs a break. But the boy with the red shirt is not impressed and lets him know it. The boy with the green shirt speaks up, saying his cousin's brother lent him a tape with a ghost on it. Green shirt pulls out a VHS. It's covered in tape, so you know it's legit. The green shirt's cousin's brother apparently forgot to bring the camera home with him, but when he watched it later, there was stuff on it that he didn't remember recording. They pull off the tape and pop that baby in a VCR, and a graveyard pops up on the screen. Yellow shirt spots a floating creepy face on screen, and they all point at it and laugh. Shortly after, red shirt spots something else in the back. It's a very airy, alien-looking figure. It's taller than all the gravestones next to it. He points it out to his friends, but they can't see it for some reason. Trying to show the others, red shirt can't find it anymore. So he rewinds the tape, but it's not there. Red shirt finds it again after playing the video, but it's much closer than before, almost right in front of the camera. It makes the scream face at us. A classic art piece. This freaks out red shirt, asking the others if he saw it this time. At first, there's no reply. Then in a very deep, loud voice behind him, he hears it ask, "Saw what?" Red shirt slowly turns to find two barely fitting in the room, lanky, human-like figures behind him. They ask again in a deep voice, "What did you see?" The end. Whoa. It was kind of like I predicted in the last episode.
I mean, it's not exactly rocket science to figure out from this one the title what it's going to be, right?
It's a classic 90s tale. Everything in this episode was quite 90s.
And we have a congratulations for children-led episodes, 5 in a row.
That's a good point. There's been a lot of children-led stuff, hasn't there?
Yeah. A few.
This time they're not disobeying their parents. So that's a slight change.
I'm sure the parents would disagree with what they're doing.
That's true. This show is targeted at kids, right?
I think so. I've never gotten
trying
any
to teach them lessons, maybe.
Yeah.
The lesson here is to do your summer homework. Man, I am so glad I never got summer homework.
I know, right?
That's terrible.
Oh. So, VHS. Is everyone aware what that is nowadays? Probably a large percentage of people don't.
Yeah, probably not. Like people under the age of 20 maybe wouldn't know what a VHS is. You'd probably be able to identify it, but you wouldn't know the full VHS experience.
I think a
VHS being wrapped in tape is not normal.
No. I assume it's because it's haunted, is what I assumed.
Gotta keep the ghosts in. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, electrical tape keeps the ghosts in. This really bothered me. His cousin's brother. So your cousin.
Oh yeah, that was probably like a weird translation or something. I thought it was kind of weird to like have like a my cousin's brother's friend's nephew.
Yeah, I think it's a reference to that. I checked several different subtitles from not scandalous sites other than Crunchyroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
They all translated the same way.
That's weird.
I have a theory, personal theory. What if his aunt or uncle broke up with their significant other after having a child, then married another person, and they brought children with them? So technically, it wouldn't be their cousin.
Or even. Okay, yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. Maybe the meaning of this episode is about what do they call that? Hybrid families or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I might be reading too much into something that was just supposed to sound like distant, but.
And you know what bothered me the most about this?
What's that?
No one mentioned it in the comments.
Really?
No one. I'm the only one who noticed.
They needed you to review this episode, I guess, before it came out.
The world needs to know about the cousin's brother.
This is your time to shine, to drop that comment. You should feature your own comments in one of these. That would really keep me guessing.
That would be really funny. I might steal that idea. That's really good. So anything you were thinking about this?
No, it was pretty straightforward, honestly. Like, kind of a classic, put in the tape and then something comes out of the tape kind of thing.
I do appreciate the build up. Like, there's something there and his friends can't see it, and then he's like, it's gone, rewind, and it's like not there. I appreciate that. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, I agree. And this episode felt short to me too, though. Maybe it was like, I noticed it was only like 4-minute runtime. I feel like they're usually like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they're usually like 4.5, 5 minutes, so it might have been a little shorter. I didn't notice.
I might be wrong. Can't remember.
So before we start the comments, a lot of people mentioned the ring. I didn't bother.
That's the first thing I thought of too. Yeah.
It's so obvious.
The ring is pretty old, isn't it? Like the 80s?
I think it's more like the 90s. I could look right now.
Yeah, let's look it up. Yeah. I'm curious.
So what's your guess?
My guess is actually like 1991.
1991?
Yeah. The Japanese, not the American one.
Yeah. Ringu. Oh, it's a U, I think. 1998.
Oh,
Ringu.
way more recent than I expected.
I knew it was in the 90s. That's later than I was expecting, too. Yeah.
Interesting. Then, this is drawing pretty directly from that in general, though.
I think there are a lot of urban legends around VHS tapes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I'm sure the ring is based off something else as well. I'm sure.
I mean, it didn't come out of the screen at him, so there was at least
that's true.
They didn't do that exact same kind of scenario.
Shall we get into the comments?
Yeah, let's see what people have to say about this one, other than ring analogies.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You can go ahead.
Okay. Action Frank 1. The VHS tape is what scared me.
What year is this show from? Isn't it from like 2014, 2015?
9 years ago would be 2014, right?
Yeah. So kids in 2014 that were like 8 would probably not know what a VHS tape is either and be scared of it.
Probably. The age gap would definitely be, there'd be less people who wouldn't know what a VHS tape is, though, at this point.
That's true. I mean, more people. Yeah.
Back then, there'd be less people. There's more people now.
Yes.
Yeah. Then the next comment is one that replies to that one, if you want to read it.
Yep. In reply to the scary VHS tapes, Small Lady 01 said, Friends don't let friends bring dead technology into their homes. That's a good pun. Dead technology.
Yeah.
It's got a dead ghost in it.
Yeah,
Well done. Well
that's
done.
legit. Someone
9 years ago.
brings an NES into my home, they're kicked out. No longer friends.
Get that whack old technology out of here.
What are you doing here, old man? Okay, the next one is from V Mario La. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, good
Forget
enough.
the VHS tape. Where did they get the VCR player?
Yeah, that's true. I guess it depends how retro your parents are.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you still have VCR?
Yes, I do actually.
Ah, you're a
I haven't used it.
nostalgic guy.
I haven't used it in forever. It's wrapped up into a drawer.
I don't even have a DVD player, so your generation's behind me.
It's funny how we don't really need players nowadays.
I literally don't have anything that can play a disc.
Yeah. Not even your Walkman?
No, especially not a Walkman.
I got made fun of recently for being alive when Walkman was around. Called me an old man.
Are you sure? Are you sure you were alive when a Walkman was around? I feel like they came out in like the 80s.
It might might be, maybe I'm thinking of a CD player. Maybe that's what I should have told them.
There was a Walkman CD player too.
Maybe that's what I'm
But-
thinking of. You're right,
So
it was
that-
more
that
in the
roast was-
80s to 90s.
Yeah, that roast was unjustified. Rest easy. You're still young.
Yes! Yes! Okay, your turn to read the next one here.
So this is a comment from somebody with a number in their name. Akrim, maybe?
Acronym?
Good enough. They said, honestly, as much as it pains me, if I came across a super mummified VHS tape, I'd watch it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legit.
You never know what you're going to find on there. It could be very scandalous.
Why was it taped up?
That was
You have
like-
to know.
Back in the day, in the good old days, you would just find these things in the wilderness. And you had to take them home and play them.
No writing on them, no nothing. Usually not in tape though.
That's true.
Yeah.
What we got next?
Next, we have Matt Chaser. I'm procrastinating instead of doing my homework by watching a Yamibachi episode about kids procrastinating instead of doing their homework. Very meta.
Whoa. That's some hardcore procrastination. Yami Shibai instead of homework.
Not even that long of procrastination.
Yeah, that's actually kind of productive.
Yeah.
You could watch all the way up to this episode 11 probably within like an hour.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Here's the next one.
So Bradley Kuhn says, I don't get how this was... Let me start over again. I cannot read.
Oh,
I don't
worries.
get how was this scary.
Okay, it's not your fault.
Okay, it's his fault, not mine.
Yeah.
I don't get how was this scary. His friends just became ugly. They always stop these things unended. He could run away.
I think he was heated. He was heated when he was writing this ghostly.
Yeah, he was mad.
I don't get how it was scary. Things
This comment
unended.
This comment made me think I was like illiterate or something. I don't get how was this scary.
Things unended. He could run away.
Bradley Kuhn is a caveman.
Very angry caveman. Oh. So the next comment is a hidden one from Orwar. Orwar? Yeah, sure. Why not? What do you
Let's
think
see
it is? What kind of spoiler do you think he hid behind here?
Probably says something like not scary.
Okay, raise your hand up and be ready, okay?
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hi!
Hi. Wow. Do you think this was a joke, or do you think this was like a 6-year-old discovering the internet for the first time?
It was from 2 years ago, so we might be 8 now. I'm not sure, but I like it.
Friendly, yeah. Much better than the angry caveman we had in the previous comment.
Better punctuation, yeah.
Yeah, true.
You ready?
Yeah.
Loading weebs.
Hey, loading weeb says, bigger friend, better cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Smiley
don't think I
face.
would cuddle with those big ass scary
Think
ghost
how
things.
good the hug would be. Like, have
Nah, they're
you
scary as hell. Their
since?
head was like so big.
But since we were children, we have not had a hug that good. That'd be such a
I guess that's
satisfying
true.
hug.
I don't know. Their mouths are so big. I feel like they could eat you.
They could.
Nah, I'm not here
But
for
our
this.
parents could have eaten us too.
Very true. Thanks, mom and dad, for not eating me.
The next one is from Konami himself.
Oh wow.
I didn't notice that name. That's funny. What did you see? Well, first appearance, I saw a sexy shape. Then it got closer. It looked more like a monkey. Finally, it was just a rip-off Scream mask. I was disappointed. And he has like a black face.
Sexy shape. What are they talking about? I didn't think it looked sexy. It looked like a dinosaur or something.
This is the
to me when it
last
was really far away.
comment. Let's go back and check it out. Let's see.
Oh,
What would be the first
pretty.
one?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. No, I think is it. Is
There's
he
a
in this
face, but I don't think that's what they were. Why would it just be the face?
one? Yeah, and
This
then.
isn't.
Oh, look at that sexy pose.
It looks like a dinosaur or something. But I do agree that it looks way different than the things that come out at the end of the episode.
Yeah, for
Doesn't
sure. Yeah, it's not the same as what his friends turn into.
It looks like an alien almost.
Very lanky boys. I just with that comment I really liked. Like he gave all bullet points how he felt during the whole episode.
Yeah.
Oh, sexy. Was that a
It was
monkey?
a roller coaster.
Oh, Scream.
He was disappointed. Oh,
Oh,
Daddy Lucky.
Ugh.
It just turned out to be these guys skipping leg day.
They skipped more than
Disappointing.
leg day.
Yeah,
Worked on nothing but their face.
face day.
So did you have any themes or metaphors from this episode?
I don't think it was really that deep. It was more just the classic story of like a creepy unknown thing that you do with your friends.
I did have something.
What's that? What do you got?
It could be childhood trauma. You find something you're not supposed to find, you don't understand it, and then the world seems different afterwards.
I like that a lot, actually. And his friends were permanently changed after seeing the thing they weren't supposed to see.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like I don't know if that's what it was, but I think it's a very strong contender.
I think what's really just a lesson in
Watch out for
don't mess
taped up.
with things that you
Yeah.
don't understand.
And there's also one more lesson in there. Do your homework, kids.
Yes, stay in school.
Don't become lanky monsters who skip leg and arm day.
Do squats. Squat for that booty.
Do you want to hear my score first, or would you like to hear your score?
Yeah, let's do your score first.
My
this
score
time.
first.
Yeah.
I gave it a 6 out of 10. I thought it was a fun story with good visuals, but nothing that special.
I do think the visuals were good, but I didn't really find it that interesting. I guess because it's like such a classic story.
Yeah.
I'll give it like a 4, I think, out of 10.
Yeah. I think that's very reasonable. I think it's very mid.
Mid as heck.
I
So
know.
where does that get it? That must put it like lower rankings.
Gave a 4, so 4 plus 6 is a number that exists. It's not a made-up number like some other numbers. So I have to think of a number that exists, but I'm going to have to come up with it on the spot because everyone's waiting for me to come up with this number. It's 10. So that puts it... it's tied with another.
Nice. Where's it at?
It is It is number 7th place, tied with Cursed.
The first episode?
No, Cursed. It was the ninth episode. That's the one where she had the handprint.
Uh,
Yeah.
this was better than Cursed. Come on.
Uh, no, not in my opinion.
This was really not that good. There's not that much really to say about this one, in my opinion.
I think we had fun. There's some fun visuals. There's some people who had really good jokes.
True, true.
Yeah. So for the record, this puts it above the moon, but under the umbrella goddess. I think this deserves to be above the moon.
Yeah, the moon was kind of interesting, kind of weird.
Yeah.
At least the moon was original.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Not as many good visuals in the moon, though. We had Poop Boy.
I don't know. Toilet Boy was kind of creepy. We got some really simple episode titles recently. Moon Video.
Oh, don't
What's
worry.
next?
The next one's not simple. It's a name.
That's it.
The next one's is called. Oh, I should have practiced this. Tonari-kun.
Tonari-kun.
Tomonari-kun.
I cannot even guess what this is going to be. Like, it's just somebody's name. It could be anything.
It's a business dad doing business.
Yeah, that could make sense.
Oh,
we'll see, I guess.
business episode. But yeah, it could. I know what it is, but it really could be anything.
I can't even hazard a guess. There's no point.
Oh, hazard a guess. Shoot for the stars.
Tonari kind of sounds like Tanuki.
Oh,
it's an episode about a person that transforms into a Tanuki.
Not even close.
It was worth a shot.
I liked your pitch, though. Thanks very much for joining me.
It's been great. See you next time.
See you next time. Thank you, y'all. Have a good night.